Hi, Right Buddy here from Backroad Buddies of Redtail Lodge, and the video we want to share with you today is a recap of our Season 3, 2021, and our plans for Season 4 for 2022. So the inspiration behind our Season 3 was making Maine by fall to see the fall colors, but the trip was so much more than that. We were on the road for 178 nights, which is just under 6 months. We covered 20,000 miles. We went through 25 different states. I'm checking my notes here. 15 different national park sites and a whole bunch of state parks and a whole lot more. This is our planned route for Season 3. Starting over here in Colorado. We actually headed west a little bit and picked up like Craters of the Moon National Park, Yellowstone, and Grand Tetons. Then worked our way up to the Upper Peninsula, came down through Michigan and Ohio. And then we kind of hit a lot of the New England states. We did a little loop here and saw the Adirondack Balloon Festival, which is a lot of fun. And then made it up to Maine by fall, and then we followed the fall colors down through the Appalachian Mountains. And kind of did a little loop up here up to Williamsburg before heading back home. Now, the 20,000 miles includes a couple unplanned side trips, if you want to call it. We had a couple of funerals, unfortunately, to go to, so we had to cut our time in Yellowstone short, get back to Indiana, and then get back to Devil's Tower, where we picked up our route again. And then we also had a second funeral in Ohio, so when we were up here in New England, we had to hightail it back and then get back on track. So we actually, the things we missed over here were Boston, Plymouth, and Salem, so we missed those from our itinerary. So we'll have to come back and do those some other time. So the season was filled with a lot of different things. I mean, we did a lot of hiking. We completed another 52 hike challenge for the year. But we saw a lot of unique landscapes and a lot of lighthouses and lake shores and seashores. We went on some boat rides. We did some cycling. We did some kayaking. We saw, a lot of mountains and, yes, a lot of fall colors, scenic drives, and historical sites. So we learned a little about our history along the way. It was really nice to see. And if you want to check out the videos of our season, there's a playlist called Season 3, Make Maine by Fall, so you can check that out. Now, the inspiration behind our Season 4 plans is what we call Alaska Bound. So we're heading up to Alaska, but we're going to see so much along the way as well on that trip. So on the way up through Canada and around Alaska and back down, we use the milepost. It's kind of the Bible travel guide. As you can see, it's pretty thick. And it is somewhat overwhelming, but has a lot of really good information. So that's kind of what we use to plan out our route. Here's our planned route for our Alaska Bound Season 4. And if you notice, it includes quite a bit in the United States before we start heading north. We're going to be on the road a month longer than we were for Season 3, but about the same amount of miles. We start here in Colorado. We're actually going to head east, go out to Ohio and visit some family. Then we'll work our way across the United States, all the way over here to Vancouver. We're actually going to spend about a week on Vancouver Island because it's going to be a little early yet. Wait things to warm up. Then we're going to head up this route here and go up and cross into Alaska at Chicken. Then we go down to Anchorage, and then we make, it's kind of hard to see on this route, we make a loop around Kenai Peninsula, then work our way up to Fairbanks, spend quite a bit of time in Denali National Park before heading back down, and on the way back down we're going to take the Cassier Highway and then come over and pick up Jasper and Banff and visit those. And then we're actually going to head over here to North Dakota so we can, because North Dakota will be our 50th state. 49 of them we've actually done in our Red Tail Lodge, our camper van. So that's kind of neat. But North Dakota has a Best for Last club, so we'll join that since that's our last state. And then we'll head home, and that'll pretty much end the season. So of course season 4 will also include a lot of hiking. We'll try to do another 52 hike challenge, so we'll see how that goes. And we also have a lot of additional excursions or activities we're going to do, from kayaking and cruises and plane rides and train rides and all kinds of things. So we're really excited to share this adventure with you. In addition, we did a couple of short trips this past winter in between the 2 seasons, so we're going to share some of that with you as well, so look for that to come up soon. To end the video, I put together a little slideshow of most of the campgrounds that we stayed at, so just to show what some of our campsites look like. So sit back and enjoy that. Thanks for watching. And if you want more details, look in the description below. There's a link to our related blog post, so check that out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. Ta-ta for now.